The other day, AFSCME, the Federal, State, Municipal, County Employees Union, produced a slanderous, ridiculous ad. They went and found a garbage man, a trash collector in La Jolla, California. His name is Richard Hayes, and they created a TV commercial that made it clear that Richard Hayes needs a hug. And Mitt Romney has not provided that hug. Therefore, Mitt Romney doesn't care about Richard Hayes and, by extension, all trash collectors and all middle-class people. That's their broader theme.
My name is Richard Hayes, and I pick up Mitt Romney's trash. We're kind of like the invisible people. He doesn't realize, the service we provide, If it wasn't for us, it'd be a big health issue, us not picking up trash. Residents do come out and shake our hands. Sometimes they give us hugs and thank us for the job we're doing.
Well, it turns out, thanks to the good work of what? Of ABC News? No. Of NBC News? No. Of the New York Times and the Washington Post working in concert? No. But National Review has a great item today. You know the TV show on cable? It's called Undercover Boss, where the owner or the big boss at a company may drop in and become like the milk truck delivery guy for the day to see how, what's going on around the place. Well, it turns out that Mitt Romney invented that idea ages ago. And National Review Online has the story. Mitt Romney worked as garbage man is the headline. And here's the story. It's great stuff. From Mitt Romney's book, which is entitled No Apology, Mitt Romney wrote, "During my campaign for governor, I decided to spend a day every few weeks doing the jobs of other people in Massachusetts. One day I gathered trash as a garbage collector. I stood on that little platform in the back of the truck, holding on as the driver navigated his way through the narrow streets of Boston. As we pulled up to traffic lights, I noticed that the shoppers and business people who were standing only a few feet from me didn't even see me. It was as if I was invisible." Interesting. The same word that was used by Richard Hayes. Perhaps it was because a lot of us don't think garbage men are worthy of notice. I disagree. Anyone who works that hard deserves our respect. That was the awful, terrible, never gave Richard Hayes a hug, doesn't know what it's like to be a garbage man, doesn't respect Richard Hayes because he's invisible.